Chris here for IFL-TV MTK Global, and with me I've got Managing Director of Fire Angels and 400 Agency, Marijanna Martin. Welcome, Marijanna.
Thank you, Chris.
Can you tell me a wee bit more about what you do at Fire Angels and the 400 Agency?
Yes. Fire Angels is a company that I run alongside my business partner, and we supply specialist performance artists to businesses within the nightlife industry across the UK and Ireland, and occasionally we venture a bit further into Europe. The 400 Agency is a more recent company that we have set up, and we set this up in response to a growing demand from the corporate market for staff for all different types of events, whether it be exhibitions, boxing shows, promotional videos, shoots. So essentially what we do at 400 is provide staff that can become an immediate extension of your brand. And as I said, within the boxing world, we supply to Gimli Promotions for the small hall scenes, and Frank Warren and BT Sport for the bigger boxing fights in Belfast.
You were talking about some of the projects that you worked on there since the company's establishment. Can you tell me what has been one of your favourite events that you've worked on since the establishment, and does it generate a sense of pride and accomplishment in doing your job?
I would definitely say that this job does challenge me, and if you're challenged and you kind of meet those challenges, you do automatically feel a bit of pride, and you're striving towards the next goal. I would say the best kind of achievement for Fire Angels so far has been the production of our own show, Paris by Night. So this was a show that we created ourselves and brought to production last year, and we had a sold out lineup of shows. And to be able to do something like that, with only kind of been running for about 4.5 years, so to be able to do something like that when you've only worked within, the club scene is a big achievement to me. So yeah, I think that's kind of my biggest achievement so far.
Of late it's become a major talking point and an issue in society that certain feminist groups have been targeting the usage of women in sport. For example, grid girls and walk-on girls in darts being abolished in the last few weeks, with further talk of them wanting to abolish ring girls in boxing events. You yourself working at a boxing event this evening, what are your views upon this message, and what would you send out a message to those feminists?
I would consider myself to be a feminist, not an extreme feminist, but I'm definitely a feminist, and I think that every woman should have the choice to decide what she wants to work as. So to have that choice taken away it isn't right, especially when those women haven't been consulted. This ban was passed without actually speaking to the women that it was going to affect directly, and that to me is absolutely mind-blowing. I think that the feminist group on this issue are very misinformed, and as I said, the reason they're misinformed is because they haven't taken the time to go and speak to these women and find out what it is to do this job, and find out whether or not these girls really do feel like they're exploited. They just went straight on ahead and got this ban enforced. Personally, doing this job, I've never felt that I was taken advantage of. I'm paid well, I'm not told what to wear, sorry, I decide what I want to wear myself, and I'm a full grown woman. I think I can decide for myself whether or not I'm being exploited, and if I was, I would definitely speak up about it. But this type of event, I love doing these types of events because there's such an atmosphere, and I do really enjoy it, and it's nice to be part of such a professional team.
This week in the UK, one of the journalists over there asked the question to a feminist group, what is your views upon cheerleaders within American football? Her response was, that is different, they have a skill. This begs the question that they are misinformed about what actually goes on. Can you fill us in what goes on behind the scenes to develop not only your skills but the knowledge and the fitness levels that you have for the services that you provide?
Yes, to say that cheerleaders have a skill, it's merely a different type of skill, and that is a skill that they're kind of focused on their entire life. Their main goal is to be a cheerleader, and that's usually all they're doing. Myself personally, this is a very small part of what I do, doing ring girl. outside of this, you know, with my business partner, I have to run 2 companies. I have a lot of staff to take care of, so you know, I need really good project management skills. I've studied, you know, I've got my degree. I'm still learning at the minute. I'm studying part-time for a marketing qualification. You know, I'm continually having to learn about the industry, the business, what I need to do to take my business further, and what I need to do to supply my own staff with more work. I mean, that itself is a lot to take on. I also then perform myself. I have to train maybe 5 days a week for that. I mean, coming up to these fights even, I would say I train as hard as the boxers. It's definitely something that requires a lot of dedication and a lot of hard work, especially when you're trying to fit it in with everything else that you're doing at the minute.
We're here at Danger in the Devonish Part 3, the Devonish Complex in Belfast. Which fights tonight are you looking most forward to?
Tonight I'm looking forward to Conrad's fight. Conrad is a friend of my husband's, and I would be chums with his fiancée Beth, and he's always really supported my career, so it's nice for me to be here tonight and, you know, see him on, you know, one of his biggest fights so far, and I can't wait to see where he goes from here. You know, I really do think he'll go straight to the top.
Okay, thank you very much for talking to AFL TV, and wish yourself, all the Fire Angels and the 400 Agency the very best in 2018.
Thank you.